Okay, cars everywhere. Yep, we got some cars. There he is, the owners.
What's going on?
The one owner. Anthony.
That's it, man. That's me.
Yep.
These are all my cars.
JDM enthusiast galore. We just got cars, you know, front yard, just put the cars there. You know? Let's do a quick walkthrough. So
Yes.
this one is not the four-wheel drive one.
It's not. It's rear-wheel drive. It's 2JZ GTE. Everybody knows what that is. Twin turbo, inline six. Same engine as a Supra. Same auto tranny as an auto Supra. Same LSD rear end as a Supra. So it's basically a Supra in sedan form.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very cool. This one's got really low mileage on it. It's only got like 59,000 kilometers. So like
That's nice.
30 something thousand miles, 36 something like that. Yeah, it's
And this neat little like lip trunk weight
Yeah,
three-piece thing.
Yep, that is stock actually.
That's just how this trim comes.
Yeah, I mean it was an option I think, but this particular spoiler.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, like it's OEM, but there were replicas, and but this is actually OEM.
Cool.
Yeah, a lot of people think this is kind of unique and kind of.
It is. It definitely is.
Yeah, no doubt.
Is this what you drive daily?
No, I
You
don't
drive any of these daily?
No, not really. I just drive them all like interchangeably, more. Or
Yeah,
less.
okay. All right, let's go down the line.
Yeah. So this is SW20. This is a
Yep.
turbo MR2.
Hard top?
JDM. Yeah, it's hard top.
Because I just learned the other day that the JDM ones never came T-top?
I think
Or is it very rare?
It's just really rare.
And like all the ones, it's the opposite in the United
Yeah,
States.
whereas in America they're almost all T-top.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's harder to find the hard top, yeah.
Yeah, but in Japan not so hard. They're almost all hard top. This has this is what's called a Rev 3 MR2 because it's the third revision. It's got different taillights. I've had this one for quite a few years, maybe 5 years, something like that.
Because you're like, MR2 is your favorite car,
Yes.
right? Is what you were saying?
Yeah, so I'm about to be 40, but when I was 16, I got my first MR2, and that was the beginning of this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, MR2 is like my chassis, you know.
Yes, okay. Okay, and this is the one you just bought off me, and that's how I met him.
That's
this is
true.
the 9811.
Yep, BZ-R, highest
Yep.
trim level, 6-speed
Yep.
manual, blacktop engine, LSD, super strut suspension.
Kind of a slept-on car
It's cool, man. It's
for what you get, you know?
Totally. It's a Type R Corolla, really, and it's
Yeah.
something that we never got anything close to in America. So.
Yep, never had this engine in anything.
Nope, never got
Yep.
the motor, never got the combination. It's just
That's a shame.
it is. It's sad.
But that's why we buy these. Now you can buy them. So
That's why
you just have
you
to
and me
wait.
are friends now.
Yep. And then everyone knows this baby.
Yeah, it's sitting in the-
R33 GTST.
Correct, GTS 25T they're called, so it's RB25, inline
Yep.
5 turbo. Bang for the buck,
Yeah.
yeah, it's great. I love it.
And what is the styling is really not even that much. Is it wider in the rear or something?
There is some wideness to it.
Yeah.
Like I think the GTR has like wider rear quarters, and you can definitely put a lot more meat on there, more tire.
But other than that, exteriors are the same.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you get a GTR emblem and things
Oh,
like
gotta
that.
pay that money for that GTR.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the GTR is amazing, but this is what I could afford. So
Yeah,
This is what I bought.
exactly.
Yeah. This is a 6-speed manual GTS with the full TRD kit and package. It was called the Action Package.
So if you were to get one, this is the one to
This
get.
is the ultimate
Yeah.
of the 7th gen cylinder. Yes.
Is this
correct.
factory yellow?
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
okay.
Yeah, this is not painted. This is original paint, other than some. 5-speed. They made them in non-GTS, and this is the one. So some people like it, some people don't. I actually like it. You know, maybe not the most badass car I own, but I do like it.
Cool, cool.
Absolutely.
Now this thing,
Yeah.
I almost bought a couple of these,
All right.
but I lost out at auction a couple times.
Ooh.
But I love these things.
Absolutely. So this
Toyota
is
Caldina GTT.
correct.
So I forget though, is this 3S GTE?
It is. It's
Yeah.
a Gen 4 3S GT. It's
Yeah.
about 265 crank force, all-wheel drive.
Yep.
It's awesome. It handles amazing. It's stable on the highway.
So it's a wagon GT4. Almost.
Yes, really, really close to that. GT4s came with the Gen 3, and this doesn't have that super strut suspension. It has more of like a basic McPherson strut
Oh, okay.
suspension. I thought I turned that off. I guess
Oh, well, we got a
runaway wiper.
yeah, we do. Then we got
Oh, sure. So this is a Z32,
Yeah.
but this is just
USDM.
correct. This was an NA chassis, but I twin turbo swapped it, and it has the NA rear end, which is shorter than the twin turbo rear end.
Okay.
And I kind of prefer that. The TT rear end is long, and this is nice and short. So, you know, I just prefer it that way. And it's got some bolt-ons. It's nothing crazy. I ran a 12.8 at 112 at the track. But it's decent.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, for stock turbo,
Yeah.
stock block, well, stock engine.
And what year is
totally.
this?
92.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that's pretty good.
Thanks, man.
And then here we have another one.
Yeah, this car.
And is this your freaking high horsepower one?
Yes, this made
Yeah.
set 620 at the wheels.
Crazy.
On a dyno jet, and it's total wolf in sheep's clothing.
I would not think this has 600 horsepower.
It does. It does.
And that's got to be a little bit squirrely and scary.
You know, it actually hooks and books pretty
Oh,
good.
really?
Yeah, because it's like I got a Quafe LSD in there, sticky rear tires, and that mid-engine weight transfer.
Okay.
It pulls down on the rear wheels, and honestly, it really doesn't spin that crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty controllable, but it's not like a high-speed car. So once you get up to 110, 120, it's a short wheelbase, little twitchy thing.
Yeah.
And if I had to build it again, I probably wouldn't do what I did, because this actually still has the 4AGE in it, the 16 valve, but it's built to hell on ethanol with a Garrett G Series turbo at like 34 pounds of boost. So
Okay.
yeah,
So that's why you get
Yes.
those numbers.
correct.
Yeah. All right, let's sneak back here to Hondaville.
Sir.
Didn't expect to see a Honda in this lineup.
I have a few Hondas. One of them's not here. We're not going to get to talk about it.
Oh,
It
okay.
sucks. It's getting a custom 3-inch exhaust currently.
Okay.
But this is an 89 Civic CRX HF. So this is the lightest chassis CRX of this generation.
Nice.
At the time, it made like 60 horsepower, 65 horsepower, but
Yeah.
it probably weighs like 1,700 pounds or something absurd.
Yeah.
And I've got the motor covered right now, but
Yeah, what do you got going on?
well, it does have a K24. It's K24 swapped.
Okay.
The engine is covered because it's exposed to the elements.
Yes.
And yeah, 6-speed manual, LSD, K24, lots of bolt-ons, couple internals, and it's absolutely sick.
I like the color too. Gunmetal metallic. That's not really that common either.
Yeah, I mean it's been painted, but
What is this, the original color?
I'm not. I
Oh.
believe so, because if you look at the door jambs, yeah, it is. It
Yeah,
must
it
be
is.
because it's all
Yep.
gray in there.
What do we have here? The one American car?
Yeah. This is box body. It's an 88 GT. Looks pretty beat up, and it kind of is, but it's solid underneath. But what's really special about this car is it has a Cobra 302 in it, which is, they only made it for 1 year in 1993, the Fox body Cobra, and it was the most desirable 302 engine because it had what was called GT40 heads and a bigger cam, and it was the most powerful 302 at the time. But it also has a 70 millimeter turbo on it, so
Oh.
it's a turbo V8. It's fast. It spins tire at like 90 miles an hour on the highway. It's a death trap. It's dangerous.
And again, kind of unsuspecting.
Yes.
Because
That's
like,
a cool thing, you know?
oh, I know you see the shiny pipes there now.
Ah, yes.
Well, you don't see it in your cooler. It's not really blatant.
It's back there.
It's there.
Yeah.
All right, now let's go to a little.
Let's go over the Geo. Let me tell you about this real
Oh,
quick.
you want to go with the Geo?
This is a Geo Prism. It's a
Okay.
1995 LSI. I had every intention of putting that 600 horse MR2 engine in here because I have a built K series for the AW11.
Oh, are you serious?
I don't. Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Okay.
I have a fully built 4-boost K series for that, and I thought that having the world's most powerful Geo Prism would be pretty incredible.
It would.
It's on the bucket list. It might
Yeah.
happen someday. We'll see. Stay tuned.
I love Geostorms.
Yeah, they're cool.
This is probably your most hot boy car, but it's
Probably.
not even hot boy.
It's really not. It's got a couple goofy things on it, like the stickers and the
I'm not mad at the the decal on the bottom
yeah,
there.
the decal.
Well, you got like the black lips, but I'm not mad at it.
You know
Man,
what? People love it. I love it. It's amazing.
It's yellow. It's loud.
Yeah.
Loud to look at. No,
Yeah.
I don't know how loud the exhaust is. I don't know.
Not that loud.
No.
It's not that loud, but it is supercharged. So it's an AP2. This
Okay.
is a 2004. It's got the F22, which is the 2.2 liter, which in my eyes is preferable to the 2 liter. You know, no replacement for displacement,
Yep.
more power per pound to boost, things like that.
Yeah.
And it's supercharged. It's got a big Vortex supercharger on it. I'll show you under the hood real quick.
Yeah, let's see this one.
It's worth looking at. I mean, so yeah, there you go. Vortex supercharger. It's a big boy. It's fast and fun, and I like it a lot.
Does it kick out, or does it just?
Not
hook
really.
and
It
go?
hooks, man.
Yeah?
It's got 265s on the back, the stock helical LSD. The tires are really sticky, and it's all high horsepower. It's not a lot of torque because it's a centrifugal supercharger, so it makes all its power up top versus in the mid-range, and therefore it really doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't spin tire. It just hooks and bucks, man. It's cool.
So this is the 4-wheel drive one.
It is, and I'm sorry.
Super rare.
It's incredibly rare. I'm sorry. That
Incredibly rare, incredibly dirty. I don't
It's
even know
so
why we look
dirty.
at it.
We should have, maybe cleaned something or something before you turn the camera on, but. So this is a V8 all-wheel drive Aristo. It has a 1UZ FE in it. They only made 1,700 of these in the world. I love it. It's awesome. It's got air suspension, which works with multiple ride heights. It's reliable. There's lots of parts in the United States that are still good because it's a US. It's an engine that we got in the US, and it's cool and it's rare, and nobody else has it. So
Yep, I never knew these existed in all-wheel drive till you told me. So
very
I
few
didn't
people
know.
would ever
Yeah.
know that.
Did not know.
There's probably only 4 or 5 in the country. I found a couple other owners, but it's very rare. It's exceptionally rare. Yeah.
So this is a what year?
This is a 1998 Toyota MR Spider.
Yep.
Okay, there's only 88 of these in the world.
Yep.
There's only 8, which are the Rev 5. This is the Rev 5. This is the last revision of the 2nd gen MR2. There's only 8 of those. There's only 2 in the country, and the other one is not a Rev 5, so it doesn't have a beams. It doesn't have the latest revisions. This is a true one of one in the United States. There's not a single other soul that owns this car in the United States.
And you have it.
And I have it. It's right here in real life.
Yep. You do like the fringe freaking rare cars.
I do.
Yep.
I love Toyotas.
Toyota's great make to like.
Absolutely. Lots of unique
80s
cars.
and 90s, man, you can't beat their build quality. Ooh, I like that. Like the panels
Yep.
there.
So the blue interior was for the convertibles only. So
Okay.
that's exceptionally rare. Really, everything about this car is incredibly rare. And I just got it, and it has a beautiful engine, the Beams engine, which is just nice to look at.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Beams.
And for the time, this car the engine is a 2-liter, and it makes 200 horse, and 100 horsepower per liter is a lot in 1998, and still not too bad for even today. So
I mean, you're buying this for the rarity, cleanliness, collector grade.
absolutely.
Like, this will probably not depreciate.
It will not depreciate,
Yeah.
for sure. And I will not be modifying it beyond maybe just wheels and
Stuff that can be easily reversed.
correct.
Yeah.
Maybe a little audio. I'm not
Keep
sure.
it original.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is not the car that you chop up and cut and grind and weld and make it.
Yeah, just get a beater one if you're gonna do that.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's it, man.
Well,
That's my
cool.
collection. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming, Carl.
Thanks for showing me the cars.
Of course, man.
And what would I pick as my favorite? Well, you said if we have time, you were going to let me drive the GTS-T.
Yes.
Because I am kind of curious on those, and I've only been in one briefly. I've never driven one. I'm not really in the market for one, but for those later gen Skylines, the 90 and up, I think R33 is my favorite body style. That I like how they look.
I'm glad you feel that way. I feel the same.
That is my favorite, and like we were saying, they're not that far out of reach affordability wise.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't care about the GTR badge, so
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great to have a GTR, but we're talking about that.
yeah, is it worth it? Yeah, and I don't even. I always say burgundy and green are my least favorite colors, but I don't know. I don't hate it.
It looks good.
On the
on this
R33,
car, man. It
you
really
know?
does. I wish it was cleaner so you can see how really nice it really is.
No, I could tell the paint is nice. Like we could tell. Like this is nice glossy paint and original. The headlights are nice and clean.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's very
No, this is in really nice shape.
Thank you.
So yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
It was a nice
Carl.
road
Thanks for
trip
coming
coming down here.
in. Yeah,
You got a nice variety here.
definitely.
Yeah.